Big news on the West Coast going on here with kickoff week. We got a pretty big development in the Bay. Tom Pelissero, our friend from NFL Media, being the sick pup, the true sick pup that he is, he tweets this screenshot from Trent Williams' brother's Instagram story. Definitely makes it seem like future Hall of Famer Trent Williams is on his way to Santa Clara to join the team with a very large dog, I might add. His agency confirming he's on his way there to finalize a deal with the team. I don't know how John Lynch does it. He's amazing at pushing the decimal points back and forth to make it work with all of these superstars for the NFC favorite. They get Ayuk back last Thursday. CMC, by the way, returning to practice from his calf injury. Phew, that's out of the way. Number one overall fantasy pick, coast to coast. And now Trent is on his way. Kyle Shanahan, I feel like he's been through a lot this offseason. Terrible loss, and then one thing after the other, things that he can't control. He's just trying to coach who's out there. And it looks like the Niners, after all this drama, are going to have the full complement of stars in this critical year of their window. Okay, Purdy, let's see what you got. And I bet he's never been happier to have a Monday night game, right? It'll give Ayuk and Trent that extra day to get ready if Trent decides to show up before said game against the Jets. I'll say this. I think it's like a non-story. I think this was the plan all along. I'm the best at what I do. I'm good. Those people can show up and just go, right? And if you have any worries about him being prepared for week one, you should not. And I will let George Kittle, who joined us last week, explain why.
I'll say Trent Williams is like of the people that I've ever played with, so like I can't talk on like Reggie White, because like I never played him. Like, watch this film, he's amazing, Hall of Fame, like all that. But like Trent Williams and Aaron Donald are like here. And then everyone else is kind of like, all the next best players are like there. Yeah. And so it's just like, would we love to have Trent at training camp? Sure. He's doing what he thinks is best for him. We respect that decision. And we know that when he does show up,
it's on.
I'm going to get Trent Williams. And the great thing about Trent Williams is I don't need a lot of reps next to Trent Williams because he can block anybody. Like, we could have a combo block. We'll have a defensive end up to a linebacker. And most of the time it's, George, get out of my way. Yeah. You go block the linebacker and I'll just take care of this.
These guys must have been so happy to not have him out there on defense, right? They have to be having the time of their lives this offseason. After that long sigh, you just heard from George Kittle, a four-time All-Pro, friend of the show, joining us two times in 1 week. He'll be back ahead of week one. I have no issues with this. As you know, tough matchup, really tough. Jets defense might be the best defense in the AFC. Maybe. Texans are going to be up there. But I'd be really surprised if they don't hit the ground running full blast on Monday night. They are the favorites over on FanDuel Sportsbook if you're into that sort of thing. And I would be remiss if I talked about these Niners and didn't mention everything that's gone on with this team. Obviously, a lot of adversity that they've had as a team. Losing Super Bowls, always being great, but never quite getting there. That already builds some callous and brings the team together. They're such a family team. Over the weekend, I saw Kristen Juszczyk and they were. I don't know the details of the party. I didn't look, but they had some sort of preseason, pre-kickoff get together. It was a big party. Like, not every NFL team does that. And I don't think the team put it on. I think the players put it on. They galvanize. You have George Kittle inviting 14, 15 members of his team when they have a preseason game down in Nashville to come stay at his home, to host them, to do all of that. The wives are all friends. I don't know if that's true, but maybe they are. But they are. This is a familial team. It really plays into why they're a great team, and they've dealt with a lot. And then you add in this horrifying, heartbreaking situation with rookie Ricky Pearsall. Okay. I remember being at camp. I was watching him, like the new ad, watching him do his thing. Young, full of life, wanting to make a name for himself, doing the best he can. Scary situation. Him literally getting shot midday. Talked to some people with the team just to send love. He obviously back home, I don't know much more than wanting to say, get better, heal up. And why I bring up all the stuff about them being a familial team. They will come together for this, with this, for him, and all of that. So it's just another thing you're going to put on the Niners plate, that they'll come together. And I sort of like feel good about the support and the rallying that will go around him, for him, his family, the community, fans, and all of that. But of course, prayers to Ricky Pearsall. Did not get a chance to meet him when I was out there, but sending love, prayers, thoughts his way. Hey everybody, thank you so much for watching. You can subscribe right here to get the latest from the show and check out more of the best clips from Up and Adams, or go watch a few segments from other shows on FanDuel.